What's going on, everybody? Today I'm gonna actually be doing another video today. No, two back to back. But anyway, I'm back on Farm Sim. I'm not back on the same map as I was yesterday. I just made this farm kinda today. I was working on it a lot and thought I'd try this out. Yeah. I got two pretty big shops here, so let's try it out. I've been working on my combines. You know, I was going through everything before I harvested this corn, and yeah, I was going through all the belts, and actually had the alternator on I think it was this combine was actually, the belt had actually just snapped. It was, never had this problem with the STS series, but I guess we're gonna hop in here and we'll the headers and everything, and we'll harvest this corn. I think the corn headers are in the back, so we'll have to just set these over here right now. We'll get the other one. Harvesting that field down yonder, past that one field that I actually just planted in the corn. But yeah. We gotta see if the PTO is lined up. Really off there. PTO on. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure that PTO and yeah, power ticket. Yep, that's good. Get this over to the field. Yeah, 18. I'm a pretty big fan of these STS combines. Yeah, these are... We bought these combines back in 2010. Brand new, right off the lot. They had actually... They're a little bit older, so they kind of... Price deduction. It's a pretty good deal on them. I'll show you around the farm real quick. We got the grain bins down right there. This is a wheat field, and we just planted this in corn. This is I got it wrong in the last video. I think it's 1,500,000 liters. We have a STX. I bought a Case IH Steiger. So I'm gonna show you my shop. In here we got, yeah, pretty big shop. Got a little living quarters in here, you know, and of course just a little office room. Never know when you'll make sure I turn the lights on in here. But yeah, this is usually where I think my hired hand Freddie Michaels, he likes to usually he likes to put we work on the planners in there. We got a lot of parts for the planners in there. Freddie, he's a pretty weird guy. You'd have to meet him to know him. He's just a weird cat. I had to get some smaller draper heads because the ones before, they were just, the auger was too short to have that big a size of that magnitude. See if we're lined up. Yep. Okay. Power takeoff. Yep. Oh, took a little oomph to get that power takeoff on there. This is a fair sized field. Actually one of our probably biggest on the whole entire map except for field 9. Field 18 we're about to harvest. So yeah, we'll get the semis down here. And then we'll start to pick. Actually, the police called just a couple days ago. No, it was more like a couple weeks ago, probably. I kind of usually lose track of time around here. But anyway, this drunk driver, he drove right through our field, and you'll see when we go back there, there's a bunch of strips that are lined off because he just came out of the bar, and he just drove right through my field, and the police were real sorry about it. I mean, they couldn't do anything. I said it was fine, you know. So yeah, definitely something, I guess. Always something. I'm gonna do a couple turnaround rows, as I always call them. So I have some turnaround room. Billy, he usually does that combine there. And Mark, my other hired hand, he'll probably take this combine when because I'll just set them loose so they can get some turnaround room. But well, actually, past where I was talking about that drunk driver, he was swerving all over the place, and I don't know, he was really intoxicated. And like I said, the police officer, he was real nice about him, and he was like, you know, real sorry. I mean, there's nothing we can do, he said. He said if we could, you know, give you some kind of payback. And I said the crop insurance would pay for it. So he said, alright. He said, I'm real sorry. And yeah, that guy, he was really, I guess he just got a divorce or something. He's a newcomer in town. There's a new engineering firm here, and I guess he's from I think Pennsylvania, and he came down here to work, and he just filed a divorce with his wife, and so he took a big drink and drove right through my field. I mean, I told him just to let him go. I mean, we all go through hardships, and I just said, let him go. He didn't mean to do any harm. I said, I'll probably just might get even more money with the crop insurance than I actually would. I mean, corn is pretty high right now, but at the beginning of the year, not so much. Yeah, you can see, this is some of it, where he drove right through. There, he took a turn, he drove right there, took a turn right there, he's driving right through my field. Actually, I'm doing this field for a friend up here. There's somewhere he drove right through. He drove, and he came out, and he went through here, came down here, all through here, he was swerving and things such. He took out a pretty big portion of my field here, but like I said, I didn't press charges or anything. I mean, I just said, let him go, maybe write him a ticket for, kind of reckless driving, but other than that, just, give him a break. But, well, actually, a friend of mine, Roger Clemens, he's a real good friend of mine. This is actually his field, but actually his daughter just passed away. She had cancer, and he said, what? He said, I'm not going to be able. He was actually just about done with his harvest for the year. And he said, what? He said, I said to him, I'll just take care of this field. I said, it's alright. And he told me to just keep it at my place until all the things are situated, because I guess his grain bins are kind of there's a problem with them right now. I guess I think there was a problem. There's a tornado that just came through, and actually some of his grain bins were but he said it'll take a couple months for he has to go through the insurance and everything. He said, just take out, harvest that field, with my daughter passing away and everything. He said, just keep it at your place until I'm done, situated. I said, alright, I was more than happy to do it for him. And he was going to pay me, and I said, no. I said, this is on me, So, yeah, good friend of mine. He went to, he was actually, my sister's boyfriend's brother. And we kind of clicked, both farmers, and I was like, you know what, I was like, I'd known of him, and then we, really started to, like each other, and then my sister and his brother got married, and then we were like, we're pretty good pals now, so I said, your daughter's passed away, and I was like, I'll just pick this corn for you. I said, we all have, like I said, with the the guy who's driving through my field. I said, we all have hardships, but kind of missed the little corn right here. Too busy flapping my gums, I guess. Definitely make some turnaround rows so my so Billy, while I'm running the grain cart, doesn't have a bad time. I don't know, it's always me who has to do the grain cart job. Billy Coleman is his name. He does the... They always help me when I'm harvesting, and then Mark Rowdy Bush, he helps me too, and he'll be in this combine, and Billy will be in the other. Well, he's in the other right now, but yeah, good pals of mine. I grew up with them, so that's how I know them. But yeah, kind of me, Mark, and Billy, we were pretty much probably three of my best friends through school and everything. Then when I got out of college and, really hit the farm big time, I was like, you know what, and they were like, you know what, we'll help you if you need some help. And I said, I'll always need help, but they, good pals, always good friends. And of course, they're real big, they're not really, both of them actually have a farm together, because they're both brothers, they're twins. But they're brothers. I think I said twins. I didn't mean to say twins, but they're like stepbrothers, and I'm already at 100%. Sometimes they'll do that when you're at 100%, just shut off. Sometimes that's a big problem. I'm gonna take this down to John Deere, and they said, you know what, this STS series has that problem sometimes. And I said, but yeah, I'll tell Mark to just dump off, probably when he's done with that row, probably. He's done with that row. Looks like he said he got out, and I think he's probably going back to get the semis real quick. I'll tell him to do that. Yeah, yeah, Mark and Billy, good friends of mine up through school. And then there's this old guy that used to always work with my grandpa. Gary is his name. He's our semi-truck driver. We pay him to just drive the semis, because Mark, well, pretty much me, I don't really want to pay for a CDL license, and either does Mark or Billy. They don't have their CDLs, and I just said, we'll just probably hire Gary, because he worked for my grandpa, and I said, we'll just hire him to help us. I'll probably split this field in half here. So it's... Oh. Let's let that guy... Until, Mark comes back. Oh, wait a second. Here we go. This is combine, 100%. Dumper. I usually always run the grain cart because Mark and Belly don't have much experience with the case tractors. They always say, you know, I'm not really experienced with this, and I always say, well, I guess I'll run the grain cart. Because, I don't know, this case usually always works really good with this. I always hook it up to my auger wagon. Sometimes all year it just stays there, but he was like, I'm running a combine, or I'm not helping you. I said, well, I need all the help I can get, so I guess you're gonna run a combine. And I love running the combine, but, you know, I'd rather, you know. Mark and Billy, they don't really, they always say, you know, not to pay them or anything. I end up always do paying them, but they're pretty good fellas. Hope that Mark is getting the semis or something. I don't know. Let me answer that. Hello? Alright. Okay. Alright, see you later. Well, I guess Mark is not going to be able... He just told me that, I guess his son's baseball game has just been postponed to today. And it starts in 30 minutes, so he had to leave. I told him, you know, alright. I guess I'll call Paul. I guess I'll call Paul real quick, I guess. I don't know. I don't know anybody else. So no, Gary can't do it just because, you know, he has to run. You know, he can't run both semi and, I don't know. We'll see. See if I can find Paul real quick. Paul, you help me with the combine real quick? Mark's son, baseball game's postponed, and yeah, it's now today. Alright, I'm here at field 18. You come by? Alright, see you soon. So, I just got off the phone with Paul, and he said he'll be right down. I guess I'll go get the semis real quick. Alright, we're here at the semis. Yeah, that was very unexpected with Mark. He said that he's real sorry, you know, but I guess his son's baseball game was supposed to be yesterday, but I guess it was postponed since it rained yesterday. We were supposed to harvest yesterday, and he's told me, he couldn't go because of his son's baseball game. Then it rained, and then he was like, I'll help you today. And I guess they just rescheduled it. We just found out about now. That's kind of weird. But, yeah. I'll let Paul get down here. Set up his semi-trailers, probably right near the middle. Try not to tip it over, but, alright guys, we're back here with the other semi. Thought I'd run back to the house and get the other semi. I was waiting for Paul to get back. He said he'd be here. I mean, he lives a little ways out of town, He lives on the other side of town, but he said he'd be here as quickly as he could. He said he was in town. Yeah. Oh. Yep, there he is. That's his truck. That's Paul's truck. I guess he said. Alright, that's his truck. Pulled up there. Alright, I guess he's here already. That's good. He's probably waiting in his truck for me to. Paul, you can get in that combine. I guess down one on left. Alright. Okay. Billy will be in the other one. Alright. So I'll hop in here with Billy real quick. He said he would. Alright, I'm in the buddy seat with Billy real quick. Billy, Paul will be with us now since Mark had to go. Alright. Okay. I'll get out of here with. Okay, Billy said he was gonna go. I don't know. Yeah, looks like Paul's getting in there right now. Hopping with Paul and tell him, just the layout, just kind of. Alright, Paul. You know how to run one of these 9750s. You got a 98, so just go to work. Alright. See ya. Paul's a good guy. Him and Mark and Paul are about the same age, so they went to school. Because Mark is he's about 2 years older than me and Billy. Me and Billy are the same age, but Mark and Paul are in the same. They graduated the same year. I guess I'll hop in here and. Pretty nice Case IH. I'm not a really big Case IH guy, but nice Magnum series. I don't know many things about Case IH. I can tell you probably the whole history of John Deere tractors, but we actually this is actually Mark and Billy's grandpa. This is their grandpa's tractor. Actually, we had a problem with the steering shaft on one of our Ford New Holland tractors that we always use for, well actually, it's in the shop right now. What in the world is Billy doing? Oh my goodness, Billy kind of grew up in town, so he doesn't know much about the combines, but he can run John Deere equipment pretty well, but you do not want to see him in a Case IH. Oh my goodness. I'd probably rather have a raccoon drive. Get over a little. There we go. Uh-oh. Usually I always try to set my cruise control, but I kind of forgot to do that. It's usually always prank me, and Mark always try to do on belly is we always hit the side of the header sometimes. Freaks Belly out. Man, he does not like it. I won't do it to Paul though. Paul's buff, man. He does weights all the time. He could probably pick me up and throw me across this whole field. Not blink an eye. So far we're going pretty good, you know. Corn's looking pretty fresh. Hopefully we can knock this field out pretty quickly. I think Mark said he'd try to be back as quickly as he could, but I don't know. You can't. Sometimes Mark, you can't really tell with Mark sometimes. I don't know. Is Paul going the wrong way? I told Paul to go right when he turned. I think he thought I meant not to go right. Oh man. I'm gonna have to wave him down so he can stop. Paul, I told you to go left, not to go. I told you to go right when you turned, not left. Alright? Understand? Okay. Just making sure. So I can't, having too many of these mess ups. What are you doing, Paul? My goodness, this is not my tractor. Oh my goodness. Paul, come on. Right. Come on. Paul's a little crazy sometimes. I don't know, he's just kind of wild. Him and Mark, definitely the craziest, and they graduated together, so honestly, kind of makes sense. But I don't know. Paul's the one you gotta watch out for. He could skin a mule deer blindfolded. I'm telling you, him skinning is like his just. So I'd watch out if you're around old Paul. Watch your back. And sometimes I don't know if he's gonna just do something weird. I don't know. Getting a little full. Gonna have to get off him real quick. I don't know. He's waving his arms like he needs. Almost full. Paul. Yeah, that's where that drunk driver going through. Oh my goodness. What is Billy doing? Billy. Oh my gosh. Billy is definitely the cittiest one out of the whole bunch of my friends. And Gary don't mess around. And Paul, you know, skinning legend. You know, I didn't say skinny, but a skinner. I mean, my goodness. like I said, he could skin. He could, I don't know, he could do anything. You know, like with a goose, he's always telling me, grab it by the neck, slit it. I don't know. He's telling me all this stuff. I'm like, you know, we're eating, Paul. We're trying to eat supper here, and you're talking about slitting a goose's throat or something. I'm like, come on, Mark. That's, I can't have that problem. But he is definitely nuts. I'm telling you, you gotta watch your back around Paul. I'm telling you, just in case you see Paul around town. He's nuts. I'm telling you. With experience. He's just crazy. I don't know what it is about him. He's just nuts. He just is. We got these new semi-trailers. We had to buy another grain trailer because I guess the bearings on our old one we had to change them, but I guess they didn't make the certain for this brand of trailer anymore, so we had to just buy a whole new trailer. That's why we have different colors of trailers here. So, you know, our mechanic Freddie, he pulled me aside. He was like, I can't find the part. I was like, you did all you could. I said, he was like, you know, he was like, yeah. And yeah, Freddie's a pretty good guy. Oh my goodness, what's up with Paul and Billy's backing up today? I mean, I don't know, I think it's a new method that they're trying out. I think they watched this guy, and they told me about this method. They showed me a video about it, but I was like, are you nuts, you know? Driving right through the field. I guess it's working for him so far, but Paul's definitely the craziest one out of the whole bunch. He's just nuts. See, like, look at him in there. It's just crazy. Whoa. See, what do I tell you? Paul, oh my goodness. Paul's just crazy. I'm telling you, you gotta watch your back when you're around Paul. Paul, love the guy to death, but you just cannot. You gotta watch yourself. Just, I don't know, something about him. He just creeps me out half the time, and I've known him for like 30 years. So, I'm just telling you, if you see... Oh, there we go. Billy's turning right now. Billy's doing pretty good. Billy... Mark... When he... Mark's mother... No, it's the other way. Mark's father married Billy's mother. They have separate mothers and fathers. But they married each other at like the age of like when they were both like 15 or something. Well, Mark was 15 and Billy was, I think, 12. It was me and Billy are the same age. Oh my goodness, Paul is just crazy. And Paul and Mark are the same age. Oh my goodness. What in the world? Just came off there. I'm gonna have to check that real quick. Make sure. Yeah, rolled up the jack real quick. I don't know, that was something weird. But anyway, they married each other, but Mark's father lives in the country you know, and then they built a house here in town. And Mark's father is, he's an engineer here at the engineering firm, like that drunk driver was. But and then Billy's mother is a nurse practitioner at the doctor's office here in town. They're really, Mark and Billy, they're pretty good. They act like they're brothers. You'd see them and you'd say, you know, those two are brothers, you know. But no, step brothers. You wouldn't guess it in 10,000 years. Hopefully Billy get the memo. Oh, he won't move a muscle. I always tell Billy, you know, if you hit 100, keep moving. But you know, sometimes he just doesn't listen. I said, them city folk, sometimes I just don't listen to you, even though you're spewing out the right stuff. But Billy, Mark's definitely my best friend out of all of them, just because he's definitely more like me. But Billy, I spent the most time with since we're the same age and everything. Like I said, Mark and Paul, same age, and I think Gary and Freddie are about 5 years apart. I think Gary is Gary is 63, and then, yeah, that's right, and then Freddie is 58, that's right. So, yeah, like I said, Gary does our semis. You know, he's a semi, because he has a CDL, and Freddie's our mechanic, but, two pretty good guys. Oh my goodness, Paul backing up, about to give me a heart attack. Oh my goodness, Billy. Oh my God. Billy sometimes just doesn't listen. Like I said, city folk, sometimes they don't listen. Oh my goodness, Billy. My goodness. Billy just listened. He realized that he's just... I don't know why he's got an auger out for. Definitely wish this auger trailer had a bigger auger. This auger wagon, because it takes forever to unload. Helicopter just flew over. Hear it? %. Oh my goodness. Taking forever. I'm gonna hop in here and talk with Gary real quick. Gary, I want you to not dump this. Alright, I just want you to just wait here. Kind of just hang out for a second, alright? Because you might not have to run back and forth. We might just get this out with these two semis, alright? Okay, you good? Alright. Yeah, Mark had to go. And Paul's here. He didn't see his truck behind you. But, yeah. Alright. Yeah, you're about full, aren't you? Yeah. Okay, the semi-trailer's full, right? Alright, I'll see you later. Alright, just hang it tight, alright, Gary? Alright. Gary, he's a pretty good guy. He led the basketball team here in town, actually to the semi-state. He's probably one of the best players, best centers ever in our school history in Griffin, Indiana. Man, he is just one heck of a basketball player. Man, he's big boy, big. 6'7" he is. How he fits in those semi-trailers, just unreal. But, I don't know. So Gary is actually the one who helped, who I found, Maggie. That's who we're actually engaged right now. Maggie, we're engaged. She, Gary actually knew her, and he was like, man, you know, she works for an engineering firm. I mean, she makes a lot of money, you know, you should talk to her. I was like, man, and our wedding's actually next month. You know, I always say, you know, he always gives me a bunch of grief all the time. He's like, you know, without me, you wouldn't have the girl. And I'm like, yeah, I know, Gary. And he's always like, I'm just giving you a hard time, Tucker. And I said, no, I'm always like, yep, I know. It's alright. But, yeah, definitely a good guy. He, uh-oh. I think, oh man, Paul's over there yelling. I think something's, I don't know. I see Gary running out of the semi-truck. Probably have something broke. I guess we'll do something, I guess. Hey, I think Paul's broke down or something. Alright? Just park her over there. We'll just figure out what's wrong. Alright. I'm hopping in with Billy. So he said, I told him to just park it real quick. I'll just park it right here for now. Oh no. We'll find out what's wrong. Hold on a second. Guess I don't know, wait on Billy to catch up with me. He's looking at something, I guess. He might have, maybe, I don't know, something. But, he, I don't know. Okay, I guess so. Alright. Okay, here we go. Hey, stop you two, stop quarreling, alright? Listen here, what's the matter? Okay, I don't want one blaming the other, okay? I want... Alright, Paul, just get out, just get out, Paul, okay? It'll be fine, alright? So, I guess we're in here now. Paul said, here's something, and then something started to, and then can't move now, so, I don't know. Okay, Paul, here, let's go into your truck, and let's, I don't know. Here, Gary, go get go get the low boy, alright? Alright, Gary? Alright. When you get the low boy, come back, alright? Okay. Alright, Gary's back with the low boy. He grabbed some ether, and we're gonna try to I guess get this thing working. Alright. Alright, there we go. Okay. Lower the header. Oh man, hydraulic fluid's spilling everywhere. I don't know what the heck's wrong with this thing. Okay. Here, come on. Here, Paul, help me. Just help me. I want to hear it. Okay. Get the PTO. Alright, you got it? Okay. Alright, here we go. It's alright. It's fine. Jeez, I can hear Paul all the way from here. Oh. Oh my goodness. Garrett, we'll need some more ether, alright? Okay. Okay, here. Okay, Garrett, just hold. Okay, get the. Just hold it in there. Just so we can. Okay. Okay, you ready? Alright. Okay, come on. Oh my goodness, it's like. In and out. I can't, like. It'll go forward and it'll go. Oh my goodness, this is. Oh my goodness, I don't know what the heck Paul did to this thing, but he broke her good, I guess. Okay. Alright, I'll hop in with Gary. Alright, Gary. We'll have to bring it to, Freddy. I think he's back at I don't know what he's doing, but he said, I called him while you were getting the low boy. He said he'd be back there, but, he said that he was near Fredericksburg, so he won't be, he's not in town right now, so we'll have to, I guess, harvest tomorrow or something. Oh man, oh my goodness, Gary. Oh my goodness. Not been a good day. So what did Paul do to it? I don't know. I guess we'll figure it out. Gary said just take out. He said he's done fixing the bearings and the disc wheels. He said just pull it out. He said park it. He said just park it around to the right near the Quonset hut thing. I'll move it. Guess Gary's gonna. Did you see one of it in here? I don't know. Let's see if it. Gary. Alright. Okay, get back in the semi. I just put it in the shop, the other shop. I think that'll be alright. Alright, alright, yeah, that'll be good. There, here, untouch it. Here, I'll get the pin. Gary, you're good. Alright. Okay, Gary, I'll get that off, alright? I don't know what the heck Paul did to this thing, but... Gary, you get the ether, okay? Oh, it wants Jiminy Christmas. This thing is just, I don't know. You'll definitely have to get the corn out of the hopper before. Alright, here we go. Alright, there we go. Okay. Oh my goodness. I'll try to press back on the lever, and it'll just completely just, I don't know, it's going in and out. I think it's got to do something. I don't know. I can't even turn. I can't even. Gonna have to drive on the trailer. I don't know. He said to put it back here. He said. Oh my goodness, so we'll drive forward. Alright, that'll be good, I suspect. He said just... Alright, Gary, I'm just gonna shut her off. Gary, I guess just... I don't know. Park the... Here, I'll hop in. Okay. I suspect just parked the... I'll get the pin. Alright, just park this around back, right? Okay. That's just good. Yeah. Yeah. No, don't park in. He just said park around back. He said he might need it to go pick up. He said he doesn't know what's wrong with it, so he said just leave it this here in case he has to go pick up something big. All right, you can go home. Oh, I don't know. Okay, I'll talk to Paul some other time. I don't think I see his truck there. Alright. Okay, see you later. I guess I'll just close up the shop. He said make sure you close all the doors and everything, just because. So make sure you do turn lights on and everything. He said close all the doors. He said even the big one in the shop. Because he said that, I guess, he doesn't want anything in dust to get on it. I don't know. He's a good mechanic, so I won't judge him. Alright. It's in there. That was something else. Oh. Alright, I'll just lock this up. Alright. Well, guys, I guess that's gonna do it. Paul just messed up my combine. So, guys, I'll see you in the next video.